So me and this laptop here have been through a lot. And to be honest, like any old laptop that tries to survive more than 3 years, eventually the battery died. It can still work even though it's plugged in, but it has to stay like that or else the battery just starts shutting down. So what you're seeing is my battery deprecating over the course of a couple minutes really fast. And this is usually just because I spend a lot of time on this computer playing Skyrim with the battery all plugged in. I'll get more into that later. That's why I ordered this, which is a battery replacement for most Dell laptop models. And we're gonna replace it. I thought this was gonna go for like $50 at least, but I actually looked on Amazon. I found the same exact model, I believe, for only 20 bucks. So it was a pretty good deal. It gets my laptop off of life support. Whether or not it works will be a different story. While I don't claim to be an expert on batteries, I can provide a little bit of insight as to why my battery is so damaged. So I got this computer back in 2019 and I played a lot of Skyrim, which isn't the worst thing in the world if I didn't keep the battery plugged in like for all 1,800 hours of me playing. You see, I wanted the highest FPS, which meant that I had to kind of keep the battery plugged in, which isn't bad, but over time, if you keep on doing that, you will have issues. And I mean, I never took this thing off the charger. So this battery is running at a very high overcharge for very long periods of time. That's why if you go back a couple seconds and pause the video when I'm comparing the two batteries, you can actually see that the older one is kind of bumpy. It's fine to keep your computer charged in while you're working for short periods of time, but it's also a good idea to unplug and let it discharge. That way you won't cause any damage like I did. Okay, so it powered on, no problem. Well, I shouldn't say no problem yet. That remains to be seen, but so far so good. We're on the Windows loading. My question is, I wonder at what charge did this battery come back? So for reference, at around 93%, my battery estimated 15 minutes. This is already telling me that the battery is low. Let's see how many minutes I got left. Wait, now it's saying 16 minutes. Yeah, so this old battery's 93% is equivalent to the new battery's 6%. Not necessarily the most accurate number because we still have this little slider here that has this on low battery mode. I think I had it on the third tick though. So let's crank it up to the third tick and let's see if the number changes from 15 minutes remaining. So apparently what I said has a little bit of a nugget of a truth. If you recall, 93% got me 15 minutes on the old battery and 6% on this new one give me 15 minutes. So that's just in of itself is kind of crazy. Also, keep in mind that the computer is idle. Well, that was a straightforward repair that I honestly could have done a few years ago. I mean, I was never short 20 bucks. It was just a matter of doing it. And the only reason why I did so is because I started studying at the library instead of just at my desktop. And it kind of got annoying to keep it plugged in all the time. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to pull the plug and just get a new battery. And just like that, I increased the time by exponentially. Not sure the numbers yet, but we're chilling now.